Sahih al-Bukhari 164. Narrated Humran. The freed slave of Uthman bin Affan, I saw Uthman bin Affan asking for a tumbler of water to perform ablution, and when it was brought, he poured water from it over his hands and washed them thrice, and then put his right hand in the water container and rinsed his mouth and washed his nose by putting water in it and then blowing it out. Then he washed his face thrice and then, forearms up to the elbows thrice, then passed his wet hands over his head and then washed each foot thrice. After that Uthman said, I saw the Prophet performing ablution like this of mine, and he said, if anyone performs ablution like that of mine and offers a 2-rakat prayer during which he does not think of anything else, not related to the present prayer, then his past sins will be forgiven. Sahih al-Bukhari 165. Narrated Muhammad ibn Ziyad. I heard Abu Hurairah saying as he passed by us while the people were performing ablution from a utensil containing water, perform ablution perfectly and thoroughly for a bulkasim. The Prophet said, save your heels from the hellfire. Sahih al-Bukhari 166. Narrated Ubayd ibn Jurayj. I asked Abdullah bin Umar, O Abu Abdurrahman, I saw you doing 4 things which I never saw being done by any one of you companions? Abdullah bin Umar said, what are those, O Ibn Jurayj? I said, I never saw you touching any corner of the Kaaba except these 2, facing south, Yemen, and I saw you wearing shoes made of tan leather and dyeing your hair with henna, a kind of red dye. I also noticed that whenever you were in Mecca, the people assume Ihram on seeing the new moon crescent, first of Dhul Hijjah, while you did not assume the Ilal, Ihram. Ihram is also called Ilal, which means loud calling, because a Muhrim has to recite Talbiyah aloud when assuming the state of Ihram, till the 8th of Dhul Hijjah, day of Tarwiyah. Abdullah replied, regarding the corners of Kaaba, I never saw Allah's Messenger touching except those facing south, Yemen, and regarding the tan leather shoes, no doubt I saw Allah's Messenger wearing non-hairy shoes, and he used to perform ablution while wearing the shoes, i.e. wash his feet and then put on the shoes. So I love to wear similar shoes. And about the dyeing of hair with henna, no doubt I saw Allah's Messenger dyeing his hair with it, and that is why I like to dye my hair with it. Regarding Ilal, I did not see Allah's Messenger assuming Ilal till he set out for Hajj on the 8th of Dhul Hijjah. Sahih al-Bukhari 167. Narrated Dashatiyah. That the Prophet, at the time of washing his deceased daughter, had said to them, start from the right side beginning with those parts which are washed in ablution. Sahih al-Bukhari 168. Narrated Aisha. The Prophet used to like to start from the right side on wearing shoes, combing his hair and cleaning or washing himself, and on doing anything else. Sahih al-Bukhari 169. Narrated Anas bin Malik. Saw Allah's Messenger when the Asr prayer was due and the people searched for water to perform ablution, but they could not find it. Later on, a pot full of water for ablution was brought to Allah's Apostle. He put his hand in that pot and ordered the people to perform ablution from it. I saw the water springing out from underneath his fingers till all of them performed the ablution. It was one of the miracles of the Prophet. Sahih al-Bukhari 170. Narrated Ibn Sirin. I said to Ubaidah, I have some of the hair of the Prophet, which I got from Anas or from his family. Ubaidah replied, no doubt if I had a single hair of that, it would have been dearer to me than the whole world and whatever is in it.